so he thought he was going to be like another Elvis or something. So he didn't need Van Halen anymore. You know, and then that's when really those guys started resenting him.
The hate of David Lee Roth was deep and wide. This was not, oh, well, you know, we'll get over it sooner or later. You go, so how about Dave then? Eddie would cry and Alex would start pulling cupboards off the wall and throwing them and eating nails and things.
Nearly 30 years since their formation, Van Halen is celebrated as one of hard rock's most accomplished and innovative groups. While both Roth and the rest of Van Halen found success, they never quite equaled the magic of the original backyard band.
There's a very small group of people in the world who, it's like a little tiny club of guys and gals who've sold over 60, 70 million records. It's like, I'll be remember that club for the rest of my life.
Happy trails to you. It's mine and happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
This is the original Van Halen logo that I drew way back when. I think I was just fooling around and drawing things. This is probably the third or fourth incarnation of it, but this is the one that we all agreed on that we liked. I think we put it on Alex's drum heads, and I remember we made a big bed sheet and sprayed it. I made a big stencil of it, you know, letters 3 feet high or something on a bed sheet. And I remember we'd have it rigged up behind us, and you know, as we'd come on stage, we'd pull a cord and it would unroll, and it was Van Halen behind us. It was, you know, pretty big stuff for, you know, for back then. When, you know, we didn't have any money for light shows or anything like that. From what I heard is that, you know, once they signed, they decided not to use it because there'd be too many legalities involved. But I always heard that they liked it and they wanted to use it.
We're a Van Halen tribute band, and we cover David Lee Roth Van Halen only.
What are your fans like? Tell me about your
They're fucking in the Van Halen, dude, and they totally dig what we're doing because they miss Van Halen. You know, we don't want anyone thinking that we think that we're like Van Halen walking around, ooh, I'm David Lee Roth.
There's a girl in the front row looking for some action here tonight.
There's two guys who never made it with original music.
Yeah.
And we found a way to make a living, and that was by ripping off Van Halen.
That's right.
And I'm
Thanks,
sorry,
Eddie.
Ed and Dave and you guys, if we're not, you know, giving you a piece of the pie. But you know what, dude? You guys
made enough money.
Made enough money. That's right, dude.
And you probably got more chicks than we ever. Wait a minute.
What?
To me, that is the ultimate in the band. You know, you had the ultimate front man, one of the most innovative guitar players, I believe, ever.
Hi, this is Doug. Welcome to the Van Halen Museum. This is from a very rare item from 1978, the Japanese tour book. This is one of Edward's very first guitar, if it actually, in fact, is his guitar. No one can ever really be sure, but it's exactly like the one he had, if you notice in the pictures. Here's a picture from the whiskey. Here's a picture of him somewhere. You'll notice the shirt, the shirt, the shirt, the shirt. And this is the actual prototype because it's an actual Gibson pickup. It came out of one of Edward's guitars, also signed by Seymour Duncan.